I use this analogy because I feel like it's so spot on. It's like my whole life I was just given a notepad and no pen. And someone told me, like, why do you feel this way? Write it down. And I didn't know how. And as soon as someone gave me a guitar, like, I could finally write those emotions down. And those songs just came flowing.
I've been burned by the fire, now I dance in the flames. Until the ash, burnt desire, I keep burning the same. I've been burned by the fire, now I dance in the flames. Until the ash, burnt desire, I keep burning the same. I've been burned by the fire, now I dance in the flames. Until the ash, burnt desire, I'll keep burning the same. I've been burned by the fire.
My name is Abraham Alexander, and I am an artist from Fort Worth, Texas, by way of Athens, Greece. And music is my medium. Growing up in Athens, as a kid, as I look back, I'm grateful for the freedoms that it gave me. Imagine just riding your bike through history is what my childhood was. There was a lot of racial tension in Greece, and my parents just wanted better for their children. And so they applied for a lottery visa and got accepted. So I could have been anywhere in the world. I could have been in Germany, could have been in France, but it was USA, and Texas was where my folks thought would be the best. Everything's bigger in Texas was definitely something that they believed in. The first piece of music I heard was Bert Dad probably playing guitar, playing piano, and then Michael Jackson. Like I remember sitting there in my diaper somewhere. I probably saw a video of this happening, but it's just listening to Michael Jackson. I didn't know the words, but all I was saying back was just Michael Jackson, Michael Jackson, Michael Jackson, and that was the vibe. It's crazy. Finally recording. I feel like it's been a lot of obstacles. COVID, torn Achilles. Finally able to put all that behind me by putting all that through a microphone. My man's over here vacuuming.
Knee deep in the unknown, 10 years old, but he's still grown. Fico, still bold, he told me so. I mean,
just the notion that I am recording my debut album, it still pinch me right now. Like just saying that I am about to release a record still feels surreal. I'm grateful because this life was never something that I thought of for myself. And to be around people that believe in me and believe in the art and believe in the message of the song, freaking dope. I mean, like, what else do you, it's freaking dope, man. I feel like I needed to share more about myself and where I've been through. And I think this project would be like a good way to just be super personal.
Yeah. I love the idea that it's like a concept album, really.
Yeah.
At that point, if it's all about your direct life experiences, can you even string them together? Can you create a narrative with the sequence?
Yeah. That'd be beautiful. That's great. Working with Matt Pence was awesome, and at Echo Lab.
Can we try once where you just stay?
Dominique Bassman. Working with Ian Barter. So many people, Brad Cook. So many people investing their time and their efforts It's not something that I can ever take for granted. Just the album period means I'll have something, which is my legacy, that will forever outlive me. Hopefully someone 60 years, 70 years, 80 years down the road will play this record and will smile, will cry, will laugh, and will love someone better. And hopefully this legacy will ring for a really long time. That's what releasing this debut album means to me. The album concept was birthed when I saw a photo of me and my brothers in the ocean. We were in Athens, Greece, and I saw this photo and instantly, the concept for the album and the concept for the song called Knee Deep was birthed. I remember my mom telling me and my brothers that we needed to get out of the water and we needed to dry ourselves, and could see her just crying because it was going to be one of the last time that we were in the ocean and we were going to be in Greece. To my understanding at that time, like, I thought where we were was best for me, and where we were was actually what was edifying and sustaining us. But in actuality, it wasn't. Like, what was best for us was to go to somewhere that was unknown and somewhere that we didn't know how we were going to survive. But it was just that change, and at times that's what we need. The title Seasons, one, it's a play on words. Seasons, because time isn't a concept that kids comprehend, but instead kids are constantly asking, like, are we there yet? How long is this gonna last? You know, so as a kid, I would question, how long is this pain gonna last? And on the other side, I would say, how long is this joy gonna last? And so it was just the seasons of life. And then the play on word is sea and suns. And so the sun is just honoring my brothers and us being together and us going through so much and staying in the present, staying in the sea and staying in the unknown and reaching for that is what the album's about. I think going and coming back is not the same as never leaving. And so if you think that you have to go in order to figure out who you are and discover where's home for you, then do so. But I found that home, and that's Fort Worth, because this is where my family is, and this is where my friends are. And for some, they have to go to New York, they have to go to LA, and they have to go to Nashville, or anywhere but where their home is, maybe because that's not home. You know, I think home is where you're amplified the most. You know, you hear that concept and stay because I felt like I needed to leave Fort Worth, or I had the opportunity to leave Fort Worth and go to London. But as I was in London, I was missing home. I was missing Fort Worth, and I was missing my family, and missing what that means to me. And without my family, like, I'm not me. The experience was me proving to myself that this is what I want to do. And all that it told me was, okay, yeah, I'm willing to go the mile, but I can still go the mile around people that love me. I got Gary Clark Jr. playing on my record. like, y'all heard what I said? I said I got Gary Clark Jr. playing on my record. That joint is fire. When I go out and play shows, people are singing that song back to me. So for him to just add some spice to the song in general, just fire. The growth within myself when it comes to my singing, instrumentation, everything, like, you can really tell. And just adding his component to it just really elevates the song to a whole new level. Everything's derivative from blues and those gospel chants and hums. And I was introduced to all of that because someone who's bending a guitar to his will inspired me. And I was like, that's the spirit that I want to emulate right there. Again, it's dope having someone that fanned the flames for me to be where I am right now is still fanning the flame. So Mavis Staples is on Deja Vu. The first time I heard Mavis Staples' voice on the record, I was at South by Southwest and we got the song back, and I had my manager Amy in the car. some people from the label that were in the car, and we were all just shocked. I just kept driving. I just kept driving. I was supposed to drop someone off. I don't even remember who it was. It doesn't matter. But I just kept driving because it again, it just seemed surreal. And hearing the richness of Mavis Staples and hearing the tone of Mavis Staples, and she's, you know, in her 80s now, but yet she still has that power that she commands with her voice, and the way she delivers is insane and so beautiful.
Tell the truth, it'll set you free. Preacher's words ring loud in me.
Blood Under the Bridge goes and sees things through a kid's eyes. You know, I talk about the first time that I learned how to tie my shoe, and every time that I tie my shoe, I'll think about the person that wouldn't teach me how to tie my shoes. That song means a whole lot to me because of me feeling unworthy and feeling like I had to do so much on my own. You hear the term blood is thicker than water, and then another term that says water under the bridge. But for me, the issue isn't with water, but it's with blood. And so it's blood under the bridge, and it's a song about forgiveness, and it's a song about acceptance of what you've been through, and yet still moving forward beyond that. I don't look back in hate, but I look back in love and appreciation still, because even though you didn't teach me how to tie my shoe, I still learned how to tie my shoe. And I have a family now that has taught me so much more than learning how to tie my shoes. One of the songs that I absolutely love on the record is Tears Run Dry. The meaning of the song is so freeing, and it's just about being with someone you really care about, and you want them to see how much you care, and the fact that they're on your mind and you're realizing that they're the one that you want to be with. Shout out to A Walk to Remember. I also wrote that song with Ian Barter, who is Amy Winehouse's music director. You can definitely tell it has that soul, and it has the history in the music, and it's really beautiful. So I really love that track. It reminds me of the times I used to watch, you know, Lion King, and I love Lion King. I don't know how I got to Lion King, but it's like
any chance you get to mention Lion King.
any chance, yeah. I wanted to start the album honoring my brother Xavier, who passed away, and also end it that way. Then it was just kind of fitting which songs would do that bookend justice. And I was going back and forth with my manager, Amy. We landed on something that we thought was really, really beautiful, and the cohesiveness just really made sense. And we both made a list, and I think we were off by like one song on which ones we thought, and then finally landing on the sequence that we thought would greatly justify the album. It gives me chills just thinking about it, and I hope it gives people chills when they listen to it. But yeah, I'm super proud of the album. I'm extremely grateful, and it's a testament of perseverance and a testament of people believing in my dreams. You know, the fact that I do have that within my family and have that in my story of losing close ones and losing family members and losing friends. Looking back now, that's part of life. And so I have to channel their energy and honor them and honor their spirit, and taking what they've taught me and turning it into a memory that will honor them in the best way. My brother Xavier, like, he's gonna be, his name would be synonymous with not just the album, but like joy. Even though what happened to him was tragic, but this album is completely taking what someone tried to create and turn to pain, and now like I get to channel that and completely flip it and turn it to joy. One thing that I was sad about was the fact that he'll never get to complete what he was meant to do, but hopefully I can push it over the edge just a little bit.